G'day everyone, Nick here from Keking, and today we're going to take a look on how to install these bad boys under a benchtop, whether it's a premium or one of our Solstice stainless steel fridges, the 365 or the smaller one. They all have the same font hole size. We'll use one of these bad boys, which is our Telescopic Font Adaptor. So come with me, we'll show you our brand new benchtop here in our showroom in Springvale. Our builders have already drilled the hole with a hole saw. That you will need to get it done by either the builder or yourself if you're very comfortable with that. The good thing is the box comes with a template at the back which has the right dimensions, so you can't get it wrong. And because it's a box, you can just rip it off and use that as your template. It's very simple. Now, as a reminder, this is what we're getting out of the box. You have screw fittings to get into the holes and everything, and then you'll have our font adapter. So we've called that a telescopic font adapter because you can actually adjust the height. So it's a bit tight because there's a seal on the inside to help prevent the cold air from escaping the fridge. And this is telescopic because it goes up and down. Now, let's take a look on how to install this. Basically, we have two parts. One of them will go on the fridge, the other one will go in the hole. So come with me, we'll take a quick look at the font hole. Very simple, as I just mentioned. The premium or the Solstice range, they all have the same font hole sizes with the same screw holes at the same spots. And it's very simple. All we have to do is align the four holes with the holes where the screws are. So I'm going to do that. Now, this is going to be a little bit tight to push it in, so I'm going to have to force it gently in. And the point of doing that is it's going to create a tight seal. Again, when the fridge is running, we don't want the cold air escaping into anywhere, really, because it's going to try and cool your entire house. That's not what we're trying to do. We're trying to cool the beverages. We want cold beers. All right, so now gently pressuring down. Perfect, and now we have the holes perfectly aligned, and this is the great start for the assembly. We can go back quickly to the benchtop. And what will happen on the benchtop, we have an extra seal because you have stainless steel on stone, so it's not going to be a great seal. We're going to match again the same screw holes. You can use the right English words, I don't mind, I'm just using that words, I think they're fine. With these ones and the ones pre-drilled, right? So we're going to check that it works. Yeah, everything seems to align perfectly. I'm going to take a peek underneath as well. Yeah, everything seems fine. So now I'm ready to move the fridge inside the cupboard. If you're installing one of our Kegmasters under a very high bench top, for whatever reason, design, like whatever you want, we have a small trick for you. It's a telescopic font adapter. Again, as I said, you can adjust the height. So instead of installing this part facing down, hop, simply flip it upside down. Now you have a little bit more height over there before the other piece will fit additionally there. So you're gaining already a few centimeters there. But if you need more centimeters, don't we all? If you need a bit more space or height, come with me, we'll have a look. So if you need more height because your countertop is higher, instead of having the top piece installed facing downwards from the outside, you can actually install it top down. And now you have the fridge, that's the part that's connected to the fridge, add it there, and you have a good over 10 centimeters in height. So if your counter is really, really high, you still connect and you don't have any leakage of cool air thanks to the O-rings that are built into the pieces. Now that the fridge is installed in our cabinet, looking beautiful, we're going to look at installing the top part and the final part of this setup. But before we do so, we'll talk briefly about why we really want to use this piece. First of all, it's very cheap. It's very hard and sturdy, well made. And third point is, It will prevent, because it connects straight to the fridge, it will prevent the cool air from the fridge to escape and prevent the fridge from running all the time and trying to cool down the entire atmosphere, essentially. So what you want is keep all the cool air inside and through the font, so that you can cool the lines and the tabs a little bit as well. So making the connection is very important. Now the last point is, for me, the most important one is, we have a beautiful stone benchtop. It's probably really expensive. If you don't have one of these, there is a chance that you might knock the font and it might break the connection, the stone between the font hole and the main hole. So this is going to create more stability and prevent things from breaking in the future. So now all we have to do is put the seal on, aligned with the font holes, screw holes, and we'll do the same with this one. From the top down, going through the fridge, just going in like butter. And that's easy. I'll make sure everything is aligned properly. And then, simple as that, push the lines through there. So we have a 4-tab font. Obviously, this has been extremely easy so far. I'm gonna put that on and start screwing. And it's that simple.